Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to learn about the import and export custom clearance process. Let's get started. In here you can see the flow of import and export custom clearance process. You can see in here the custom clearance process for both import and export divided into two sections: import and export. You can see in here, starting from import, arrival of goods, submission of import declaration, determination of channel, payment of duties and taxes, release of goods. This is the process custom clearance for import, and the process for custom clearance export, starting for preparation of documentation, submission of export declaration, custom inspection, loading onto vessel and loading onto vessel, maybe a through air freight or sea freight. You can see this image, okay? And I will explain you step by step of this all process. Custom clearance process for both import and export activities. It shows the step-by-step flow starting from arrival or preparation of goods, submission of custom declaration and inspection procedures, and ending with the release of imported goods or the loading of exported goods onto vessel. This process highlights the key differences between import, which involve duties and taxes payment, and export, which mainly focuses on documentation and approval. The visual representation helps to clearly understand how custom clearance ensures the legal and smooth movement of goods across international borders. Okay, for custom clearance import, you can imagine you get arrival goods from abroad. You want to take that goods, and for importing process you have to follow this step. So from customs will release of the goods out of vessel or plane. Okay, arrival of goods. The goods arrive at the port or airport. For example, arrival of goods. Okay, the goods are arrive at the port or airport. And for this example, through sea freight. After the goods arrive the port or airport, so the broker have to submit import declaration or PIB to customs. Submission of import declaration. Okay, in here the importer have to submit import declaration. The document of this submit import declaration, such as HS code, invoice value, country of origin, bill of lading or airway bill, number, packing list, and extra. the importer have to prepare all of those documents. So if all those documents complete, the custom will release the goods out of vessel. Okay, in here, for determination of channel, custom evaluates the declaration and assign a channel. And in here there are three lights: green, yellow, and red. Green it means automatic release, yellow it means document check, and red it means physical inspection. Determination of channel. Okay, after the process determination of channel complete and the customs says yes, no issue of this process, and next process to payment of duties and taxes. The importer pays custom duties FED valued at taxes, income tax, and excise duties if applicable. Okay, in here, importer can pay via bank or payment gateway. In this case, the site of custom will calculate custom duty, VAT, value-added taxes, and import withholding tax, for example PPH number 22, and excise if applicable. Okay, in here the process of calculating the payment. After the process payment complete, next process to release of goods. Once clear, the goods can be taken out from the port of warehouse and distributed domestically. Okay, this is the last one of process import release of goods. Okay, after payment and any inspection clearance, custom issues the release document. Goods are cleared for pickup. I hope you understand for this custom clearance of importing. Starting for arrival of goods, submission of import declaration, determination of channel, payment of duties and taxes, and release of goods. And then for export custom clearance, starting for preparation of documentation, submission of export declaration, custom inspection, loading on the vessel or loading or air freight, through air freight or through sea freight. Preparation of documents. The exporter prepares documents such as invoice, packing list, and other permits if needed. Okay, you have to prepare this if you are as exporter. Next, submission of export declaration. The exporter or customs broker submit the export declaration to custom. Okay, the exporter submit of document to customs, and the documents such as HL's code, invoice value, consignee details, BL or AWB info, submit to customs. After you have submitted the documents, custom inspect the documents and if required physically checks the goods. From the customs side, the custom will check all document that has sent by exporter. Okay, the customs will check all the documents from exporter. If no issue of all the process, so next to level loading onto vessel. You can see in here through air freight or through sea freight. After receiving the export approval, the goods are loaded onto the ship or airplane for shipment abroad. All of this process we can call it with export custom clearance. I hope you understand of the differences between export custom clearance with export custom clearance. If you have any question about this, you can comment on below in this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video to your friends. See you next time and goodbye.